Bonjour! Today let's have a look at some very common French verbs belonging to the three verb groups in French. Okay guys, so that's quite simply. This lesson is all about having a look at some different verbs, okay? Some of them belonging to the first group, second or third group. If you're not familiar with these, please refer back to my other lessons about how I explained that we have in French regular and irregular verbs. So, basically, we're going to quickly identify verbs and their respective groups. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to concentrate in the ER verb first, the verbs first, and then the IR, and then the rest. What is called RE verbs, okay, the irregular verbs. Now let's have a look at the list where we can put the ER verbs from. Now the ER verbs are quite regular, except for one verb, which is aller, to go. Though it has ER in its infinitive form, aller does not belong to the first group, but that's the only verb, okay? So let's have a look at some verbs. When I mean ER verbs, by the way, that means I'm giving them to you in their infinitive form. Now you're going to tell me, but what is an infinitive? Well, an infinitive is a verb that is pure at its purest form, that has not been touched yet or transformed because of conjugating it. Okay, so basically if I say I am, the infinitive of the verb am is to be. Okay, I have walked, the infinitive of that verb is to walk. Okay, quite simply. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Marcher, to walk. Parler, to speak. Manger, to eat. Aimer, to like or to love. Jouer, to play. Regarder, to watch. Préférer, to prefer. Détester, to hate or detest. Envoyer, to send. Commencer, to begin. Étudier, to study. Appeler, to call. Demander, to ask. Donner, to give. Écouter, to listen. Okay, so that's a selection of ER verbs, okay? These belong to the first group because they are regular verbs. So if you do not know how to conjugate a regular verb, please have a look at my lessons on how to conjugate an ER verb, okay? A regular verb. Let's have a look at the second group. The second group is all about IR verbs. Now I'm going to give you a list, and you will notice that in the third group we have IR verbs as well. But have a look at this one, the regular verbs first. Finir, to finish. Obéir, to obey. Nourrir, to feed. Punir, to punish. Agir, to act. Choisir, to choose. Rougir, to blush. Haïr, to hate. Grossir, to put on weight. Maigrir, to lose weight. Grandir, to grow. To grow. Not to grow. To grow. Rugir, to row. I think that's what I got confused. Faiblir, to weaken. Réussir, to succeed. Vieillir, to age. Okay, sorry about the little bloop early on. Now, these verbs belong to the second group. So that means in their infinitive form, they all end with IR, okay? Which means that if you know how to conjugate a verb in IR, then you can conjugate all the verbs I've just named quite easily. But be very careful because I'm about to give you the list of some of the third verb groups here, okay? The endings varies. It could be RE, IR, or IR in their infinitive form. Okay, so be very careful because though you have IR in the second group, you also have irregular IR in the third group. And I can only say that you must learn them by heart. Here we go. Avoir, to have. Être, to be. Aller, to go. Faire, to do or to make. Attendre, to wait. Comprendre, to understand. Prendre, to take. Descendre, to go down. Dormir, to sleep. Sortir, to go out. Boire, to drink. Savoir, to know. Pouvoir, to be able to. Voir, to see. Vouloir, to want. Okay, so what we've done is that we named very common French verbs and we put them into 3 different categories, whether they are regular verbs or irregular verbs. Now, let's have a look at a list of verbs. Can you put these verbs into the right category? I mean, can you put them into the ER, IR or the rest category? Ajouter, to add. Mettre, to put. Acheter, to buy. Apercevoir, to glimpse, to notice. Se réjouir, to be delighted. Aider, to help. Vendre, to sell. Prévenir, to warn. Payer, to pay. Okay, so we have a look at this and now can we quickly try to put them in the right category? Just say first, second or third group. Okay, so here's my answer. Ajouter belongs to the first group. Mettre, third group. Acheter, first group. Apercevoir, third group. Se réjouir, second group. Aider, first group. Vendre, third group. Prévenir, now this one is hard because it has IR, so is it a second or a third? In this case, it's a third group. Just think of the verb venir, okay? It is not a regular verb. Payer, ER, which is a first group. Okay, that's it for me. Remember that the support guide for this lesson is available at learnfrenchwithalexa.com. Now, leave a comment on my YouTube channel and remember to subscribe. Au revoir, à bientôt. Bisous, bisous.